Hey, sixth grade, how's it going? Teacher Joseph here. Today is Thursday, September 3rd. All right. There are a couple of videos from previous dates, which I have linked inside of this video. One of them is from August 31st, and one of them is from September 1st, based on which group you're in. Okay, so you can check those links out, which are also going to be inside of the YouTube video link on the bottom. All you need to do is just scroll down, boys and girls, and then right here in that section, there'll be a link to the other videos, okay? Just so you guys know. All right, so welcome to class. Today we're going to be working on not only one of the pages in the book, but we're also going to be looking at different types of pie graphs that you guys have created, okay? Now, just to reiterate, when we look at a pie graph, you can either have the quantities represented inside of the entire pie graph, okay? Or you can have percentages. And we've been looking at both types. We've even been looking at different fractions, which can be changed into a percent, all right? And data analysis is all around us. You really need to know this concept if you want to be a banker or an engineer or anything in business. Really, these are very important concepts that you're going to need to understand for later on in life, okay? And it's going to get more complicated in high school. So that's the reason why we're doing these types of things, okay? We've already taken a look at page 108. If you have not done page 108, take a look at those links, like I said before. And there are some of the answers to the questions that we had from before. I've already explained these problems, how we can find the percentages, okay? And some of the students were able to start page 110, okay, and find the answers for those ones. I'm actually going to go to the first graph that we made in sixth grade B, I believe it was. So what we did was we took a poll or a survey, you can see that on the screen, to see what type of languages that students wanted to learn better. So the question was, what language do you want to learn better? Students had to vote. You can see their votes right here. And then we got the total number of votes, right? We counted them. And then we compared that to the total number of parts, right? We had 7 parts. Only 7 students voted, which is okay. It's actually easier that way. Less data to have to analyze. You'll notice that we try to find not only the quantity, but also the percentage and the fraction, like I said before. So for example, if one student voted that they want to learn English better, that would be 1 out of the 7, or 1/7. In order to find the percentage, what we did was we took 1/7 times 100, which we came up with, I think Stephanie was one that got me this answer right here, 14.3. All right, and since, for example, French had 2 people that voted, all we need to do is just double that number. So 14.3 times 2 equals approximately 28.57, or 29. All right, 14.3 looks kind of like this right there, that red section. All right, we had to kind of collaborate and move these data points around the graph to kind of get all that information on there, but I was really very impressed. A lot of people said that the graph looked kind of ugly, but you know what? The most important thing is that everybody worked together and we reached our goal, which was the exact plan for the lesson, okay? So really, truly very impressed with you guys. Nice job. That was great, okay? Let's explain page 110 um, just, just to kind of end up this video, okay? We were looking at not only making our own graph in one of the classes, and we didn't finish the other graph. I was going to put it right here, but we didn't finish it, but we'll finish it for next time, okay? But what I want to do is just kind of look at page 110 to kind of understand that a little bit better. Number 2A is pretty simple. What percentage of people visited Japan? Well, if we have a group of 80 people that were asked which country they visited during a holiday season, what percentage of people visited Japan? Well, the percentage is right there on the screen, okay? So the answer is covered up, but that's pretty simple, 15. And then what percentage of people visited India? Now, it's very important, boys and girls, that we understand that this right angle that's shown on the screen equals not only 90 degrees, but also 25%, okay? If you don't understand that, look back in the previous videos that I've already explained, all right? So let me show you those answers. And then letter C, which I remember explaining before, but which percentage of the people visited Thailand? Well, if we take a look at the other percentages that we have, like 25, 15 and 20, all we do is subtract 100 times those minus those percentages to get our missing percent, which is Thailand. Okay, letter D, how many people visited Japan? Well, we already know that 15% of people visited Japan. So in order to find the quantity, we have to relate 15% with 80 people. How would we do that? Would we multiply 15% times 80? Would we divide? What do you think? And letter E, how many people visited China? It's the same concept, 20%, relating that to 80. So what would you do? Pause the video and see if you can figure out the answers. All right, so let's figure out those answers. The answers I'm going to actually put on the screen just so you guys can see it. 100 minus 15 minus 20 minus 25, right? All those that we already know is going to give us 40%. Okay? And how many people visited Japan? Well, we're going to take 15% of 80, which is the same as multiplying. 15 times 80 divided by 100 equals 12 people visited Japan. And the last problem, how many people visited China? Well, we have 20%, 80 people, so 20% of 80 is the same as 20 times 80 divided by 100, because that's our percentage, and we get 16 people. Okay? So those are your answers for today for page 110. Some of the students were able to finish those questions. We'll continue more with this topic in the future. So thanks for your attention and your participation, and we will talk to you guys later. Have a great weekend.